Brennan, you want another shot? And this is today's hangover.
I fucking hate movies. Where's that from?
Tropic Thunder, I forgot.
Gotta love yourself some Tropic Thunder. Some crawfish, yeah.
Hey, you know.
You kind of look like Rambo. Not Rambo 1, but Rambo 2. When he was cut up. You know? Gotta love those movies. Those movies were fucking great. That Tropic Thunder is fucking awesome. It
was nominated for an Oscar.
It was? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Howell
shit.
hates that movie.
Oh yeah, Howell hates that
and
movie.
I hate him for that, you know, because it's a phenomenal movie.
Compasión, huh? Damn.
It's such a good movie, you know. I love it.
Yeah, I love that
Robert
movie.
Downey Jr. Played 3 different people
Characters.
in that fucking movie.
Dude.
Played the Asian dude, played the black dude, and the Australian dude.
But let's not forget, I think that's one of those movies where everybody just complimented everybody. Fucking from Al Pacino's Booty Sweat to fucking Ben Stiller and his Panda, fucking Matthew McConaughey and Tigger Nuts.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, scene 2 when he's like...
Oh, where he's fucking fed up with his child,
Yeah,
right?
he was like, well, at least you get to pick yours.
I'm stuck with mine.
I'm stuck with mine.
You gotta love those fucking movies, man. Gotta fucking
I miss
love
going
those
to the
movies.
movies.
I love those movies.
Imagine seeing that shit for the first time in the movie theater. I miss the movie theater so much.
I don't even think I saw that movie in theaters. I saw it like at my cousin's
saw it in
house.
theaters.
Yeah, I think I saw it at my cousin's house.
What are you watching right now?
Right now, okay, so I am watching, I just started all like the Marvel series on Netflix, you know?
Wait, what? The Marvel series?
You know how they got Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, The Punisher,
Okay.
all
I thought
that
you meant
shit.
like from like the movies in order.
No, the series
like,
is
you
in
gotta
the
get Disney
shows.
Plus for that, man.
Yeah, the series is in the shows. And I first started with Punisher, and it took me like 3 times to get into Punisher, man, because Punisher in the first season, it starts out, every episode is slow. And then at the end of every episode, that's where all the killing happens. But I'm over here stuck on the Punisher movie that I saw like back in the day, and I'm like, dude, I want killing to happen from beginning to fucking end, you know? But I got into it again. I'm like, fuck it, let me pay attention more to the storyline. It's a really good storyline. But the Punisher,
You just don't like dialogue.
Yeah, the Punisher is just a fucking dog off his leash in that movie, dude. And in that show, dude, he growls. He growls, dude. There's a scene where he's running and he's like, and I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, that's like some military shit that he's got in him. That it's like, that testosterone. I could never get to those levels.
He's about to kill someone.
Yeah, dude. And he just kills them straight up, man. But what I love about those shows is they're bringing in the other characters. So kind of like how the Marvel movies brought in like, you know, Iron Man. You know, when you saw like, what the fuck, Iron Man came out and Iron Man came out. Yeah, crossovers and shit, you know? Yeah. So they do that on the Punisher. They do that on Luke Cage. They do that on Jessica Jones. But the Punisher was just sick. One thing I love about the Punisher is that I don't know if fans wrote to them like after the first season. And I'm pretty sure fans like, we love it. But where the fuck is the murder? You know?
Yeah, that word.
Dude, in the second season, they did not play.
Yeah.
They came in and they just fucking killed everybody. It was like ISIS YouTube videos or some shit, dude. That's all it was. It was just fucking, they just copyrighted that shit is what it was, dude. They just got it all from YouTube and they were fucking people up. I mean, Frank Castle was fucking people up.
I don't know about that haircut though.
Yeah. Plus that military haircut, dude. He wasn't stylish throughout the whole fucking show.
He wasn't. No,
he was not. But then I got into Luke Cage, you know, because I saw Punisher and I'm like, I gotta watch the other ones. You know, Luke Cage takes place in Harlem. All these, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil.
All in New York.
All in New York, different spots.
Daredevil's Hell's Kitchen.
And Man with the Iron Fist too. You know, even though I heard it sucked.
Oh, you haven't seen that one?
I haven't seen it, but it's just because I'm watching all these shows. So I started with Punisher and I started with Luke Cage. No, I actually started with Punisher and then I watched a little bit of Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones was a little bit too slow for me.
Does she have powers?
She does. She's super strong and shit. You know, so Jessica Jones was a little too slow for me. But why I got into Luke Cage was because Luke Cage came out in Jessica Jones and he was like one of the characters on there for like at least a couple episodes. I don't know, I didn't finish it, but I was like, oh fuck, I gotta watch Luke Cage now because they're all doing these crossovers and it leads to a show called The Defenders, which is gonna be basically like another Avengers or whatever, but lower class, I guess, or whatever.
It's the B class.
Yeah, the City Avengers and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude.
One. Captain America will fuck all of them bitches up.
Yeah, but Luke Cage was sick. Literally, first episode of Luke Cage, just fucking action off the bat, great fucking dialogue, you know, he's just a hero. It's basically how it is, a hero who's just like, troubled, you know, too, because they're like, fuck, I have to protect the world and shit like that, and I don't really want to do it because I want to do my own thing, you know? But it's still really fucking good, dude. It's a good show, man.
Then it caught my interest. The Punisher, yeah, because I like the actor. That's
Yeah. Oh, you like the actor? Yeah.
And I like that shit.
I didn't even know the actor's name in this one, but Rosario Dawson comes out in the second season. There's just a lot of freaking action. There's actually a lot of actors I don't know on there. Actually, I only know Rosario Dawson.
I don't even know who that is.
You know who comes out? Theo Rossi as well.
Oh,
Juice.
from fucking
He's
Sons of Anarchy.
a sick motherfucker in that.
Sons of
He's a
Anarchy.
sick motherfucker in that show. And they got this lady named Mariah who's like the kingpin of the whole show, and she's just so fucking evil, Milton. Like so fucking evil. And it's like, wow, you fucking bitch. You know? You fucking bitch. I know I'm not giving that good of an explanation, but yeah, man. Like you gotta watch Luke Cage. I mean, if you're into if you love crossovers and shit, Luke Cage, Punisher. I hear that on Daredevil, that Punisher comes out in Daredevil. You know, Luke Cage comes out in Jessica Jones.
See, but I want to fast forward to that.
I know.
But then, you know, like,
but then you're like, you watch the fast forward and you're like, oh man, I missed everything. Like, how did they even meet each other? And that's like the best part, when they all meet each other. I love that shit.
I've been watching I binge watched The Last Dance, which is the Michael Jordan.
I saw like up to like, I don't know, like 4 episodes of that. That was really
There's
good.
only 4 episodes.
No, there's more. Well, on F
2
movies.
more are gonna come out today.
On F movies, they have it all, dude.
They have it all.
They have it
well,
all.
I saw up to 4.
Yeah.
And because that's all that's out on ESPN, you know, like I don't do illegal shit.
I illegal stream this. I went on the black market.
Dennis Rodman is a madman.
He's an animal.
That fool's fucking crazy, man. All the shit that he was doing, that scene, or what they told him take 48 hours, and he didn't come back in 48 hours.
And Michael Jordan knew he was not going to come
he
back.
Fucking told Phil Jackson, hey, if you let him go, he's not coming back. And what did he do? He went to Vegas. And that guy, and dude, you see the girls he be pulling? Who was it? Carmen Electra?
Carmen Electra was there, and she hid when Michael Jordan came to get her.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't give a fuck. If you haven't watched it, then fuck you.
Spoiler alert, you know?
But yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, man. And then all the shit they did with Scottie Pippen and fucking...
Scottie Pippen was playing for so much less than he was worth, dude.
I don't know why I always thought Michael Jordan was like this sweet, gentle person.
Oh my God, dude, he's a monster.
He's got a monster. That fucking like, I'm a fucking
he's
win,
a monster.
Fuck you, you know? Like, I'm not saying he's a dick or anything, but he's like, I don't play.
Dude, I forgot who was it who said, but they're like, if you play a board game with him, he's gonna go and beat. He's not just gonna beat you. He's gonna make sure you know that he's better than you.
Better than you.
Yeah, dude.
Remember, he said too in the doc that he would fight his older brother.
Oh, there you go.
And like he'll be like we're gonna fucking fight because you beat me.
They also said like, oh, he'll compete with you drinking a cup of water just right there to finish first. You know, that's the type of person he was. That's crazy, man.
But yeah, I've been watching
because one of my favorite movies was Space Jam. And I thought he was just this sweetheart angel, and I did not know.
It looks like that.
He's a fucking monster, dude. He's a fucking monster in that movie.
He's mean, man.
I still love. Space Jam is one of my favorite movies, man. And I love Space Jam so much as a little kid that...
I love it too, but I don't think I love it as much as you.
I used to have the soundtrack when I was a little kid. Here's story time for you. I used to have the soundtrack when I was a little kid, and my mom used to play it for me. You know, like I would want her to play it. And when I would hear, and welcome to the jam, and welcome to the slam, I would run from wherever I was to start doing my own little fucking breakdance shit that I thought I was doing, but really I was probably just fucking seizuring all out the floor. Yeah, dude, but I used to just come
This is chubby Brandon, huh?
No, this was like pre-K, probably first grade Brandon and shit. I didn't get chubby until like 3rd grade or 4th grade, yeah.
And discover Mickey D.
Yeah, man, and I used to love that movie. If the song came out, start dancing. I used to freaking imitate Bugs Bunny and stuff like that. One thing I never imitated was the basketball.
I know you would think like, oh man, I want to
love basketball.
You know?
What it made me love was comedy more, if anything, dude. I always loved Looney Tunes.
So you were leaning more on the Looney Tunes side than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but they all complemented each other so good that it was just great.
I don't ever hear like, oh, I'm gonna buy some J's. Or I'm gonna fucking shave my head. Or I wanna fly high like MJ. You know,
it's more like I'm gonna make a joke out of this and not be serious ever. Like I know,
even when we play basketball, you fucking play.
Yeah, I know. It's
just said fuck sports.
I just wanted to be, because Looney Tunes, that if you watched Looney Tunes growing up, which I know you did too, and that's why you are the way you are too, probably. It's like so much fucking comedy, dude. It's comedy. We fucking love comedy, man. Love. That's like the favorite genre, at least for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, right now, like, because of comedy, I always watch The Office.
Yeah.
The Office is fucking hilarious, dude. If you don't like The Office, fuck you.
But if you love awkward facial expressions or awkward interactions, you know,
you think, like, cringe shit,
yeah, cringeworthy stuff, then you'll know, because that shit is very relatable to life, and that's why I think I love The Office.
For the longest time, I didn't see it because I hate watching like shows or anything on TV because of commercials and all that bullshit. So when it was all on Netflix, I finished all 9 seasons within like a week, and fuck, I fell in love. I've seen that shit like fucking 8 times already in like the past year, you know. And The Office is so fucking funny. I love The Office so much, but sometimes it's so good that I hate that I can't watch another show because I'll be like, oh, I'll just watch The Office.
That's the horrible thing too, man. It's when you love a show so much that you just can't even fucking commit to another show because you're like, it's not gonna be as funny as this. I don't even want to try.
Or not only that, like the new shows are only 1 or 2 seasons, and you'll watch them in a day, on a weekend.
Yeah, 2 seasons now. If it's on Netflix, you're done in like a day or two. Yeah.
Yeah, in a weekend or even a day. You know, if you're not doing anything.
If you're properly committed, even a day.
Yeah. And then, so I started like you told me to watch Black AF.
Black as fuck.
I finished that shit in a day.
It's only one season to it.
I finished it in a day. And that shit was fucking hilarious too.
The dad, I think, is my favorite.
Yeah.
The dad is my favorite. Second is the mom. Gotta love Rashida Jones.
Yeah,
Rashida Jones is hilarious, man. You gotta love Rashida Jones.
Because she's not even like how she was in The Office.
Yeah, and she's just wild out there, man. She's just wild out there, and I love it, man. I've only gotten up to the 4th episode.
Oh, you haven't finished it?
No, I have not finished it.
Can you get on that so we can talk about it?
I've only gone up to the 4th episode, and it's fucking great.
It gets better.
Love I love the dad's reactions to their kids' things because he's so
soft,
he's so calm, but he's also like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Yeah. And he'll just curse.
Yeah.
So I just got to the episode where he meets Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
And he goes, wow, you're a big motherfucker. And then Tyler Perry's like, wow, are you cursing right now? He goes, oh, you don't curse? He goes, no, I do, but I mean, you're in front of your daughter right now.
Oh no, well, earlier today he said.
And he just made him feel like shit.
Yeah,
Kenya Barris is the main character.
He tried to make him feel bad and go like, oh, didn't you just tell me to go fuck off in the car to his daughter or something? And he was like, oh God. He's just looking at him, just judging.
And then he says, wow, I am never going to raise my kids in LA.
Yeah. Because he went to Nueva York, no?
Yeah, in New York, dude. In New York.
You know what else I've been watching too? A bunch of old ass, dumb ass action movies. And I'm talking about like Van Damme movies.
Ooh.
Because you know damn well Van Damme can't act.
No.
He could just do the splits.
He can.
And he could kick. You killed Dylan!
Try to show a little kid a Van Damme movie now.
Oh no, they won't watch it. They'll watch it.
We watch it because we associate it with memory.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck, dude.
Like I watched Jet Li movies, like Romeo Must Die. Hey brother!
American football!
Yeah. It's such a dumbass movie.
And, so if you don't know Romeo Must Die, explain to him.
Explain what? Like the movie?
What's it about?
Oh, all right. So
it's an old movie.
Romeo. That's not even his name. His name is Han. That's his name in the movie. And it's with Aaliyah.
Yeah, it's with Aaliyah. It's Jet Li and Aaliyah. They're basically living a Romeo and Juliet situation,
That's why they call it.
That's why they call it, because they're living a Romeo and
Juliet. Forbidden love.
They don't show
He's
that
Asian.
It is forbidden love, but they don't really show, if you notice, that they're in love with each other. They just show that they relate with each other's things. Yeah, they have that thing and shit.
I feel like Jet Li got no game. Yeah. It looks like he got no game. Like, you know when they're dancing, he puts the hat backwards. And,
I love when he's like, I know hip hop, and then he just puts gum in his mouth and lowers his pants.
Yeah,
that's hip hop. That's hip hop for sure.
Anthony Anderson in that movie.
Anthony Anderson is hilarious.
They make fun of him so much.
You gotta love him.
Listen up, meatball.
Gotta love him.
His name's Maurice, and they keep calling him. Oh, it starts with the M, right? Like Aaliyah goes like, moron.
One of my favorite movies too, and it's not the first one, and it ain't the third one, but it's the second one, and that's Rush Hour 2.
Oh, the second one's the best one.
Rush Hour 2.
The second one's the best. I go second, first, and then third.
Rush Hour 2 is my favorite. If you haven't seen Rush Hour 2, do something with yourself. You need to watch it. It's with Chris Tucker,
Uh-huh.
fucking Jackie Chan. It's the best fucking action comedy ever, dude. One of them, at least. It has to be up there. Action comedy has to be up there, dude. They fucking go from LA to fucking Hong Kong to Vegas. Finish off there?
No, back to LA.
Back to LA, dude. It's a fucking great movie. Explain it.
What, the movie? Like the fuck you brought it up? Explain it.
I'm not one for summaries, man.
So basically, if you haven't watched it, you stupid. That's it. Because it's the same thing in each movie.
In each one.
But just different people, different country. That's all it is. That's all it is.
If you've seen an action
they're trying
comedy,
to stop the triads. That's what
Yeah.
they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They've been trying to stop them from fucking the first movie to the third one. Just that the second one is just funnier. And you know what? I think just Chris Tucker and fucking Jackie Chan had better chemistry.
better chemistry.
That's what they had. And it was so fucking
First
good.
one was still delivered though.
No,
one's
of course.
still delivered hard
I think
as
the
fuck.
first one's better than the third one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Third
but
one
the
still holds up.
fucking
Third
funny.
one holds up,
They
dude.
all could stand alone,
Holds
and
up.
that was scary.
Third one holds up, man.
Uh,
I love that movie. You know what else I love, and you know I love, is rom-coms. And I gotta say one of my favorite rom-coms. And you might agree with me right here.
That's it.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
That's a rom-com?
Hell yeah, that's a
I thought it
rom-com.
was an indie film.
Okay, but indie film / rom-com. No, come on, dude. That's a rom-com straight up, man.
I love that movie.
It's
I love
about
the music.
Michael Cera and
Well,
a
you
girl
want me to tell
named
the-
Kat something, right?
I don't know her real name.
Kat Dennings. Kat Dennings.
Dennings,
or something.
that's
Yeah,
her
Kat
name?
Dennings or something like that. Yeah, and they're basically, they just meet through
At a bar.
at a bar,
Yeah,
right?
because she tries to say she has a boyfriend to this girl and be like, oh, I'm not here alone because you have a boyfriend, and if you're single there, then you're a loser. So she goes up to him. Little does she know, that's that girl's ex.
Yep.
And then she gets jealous, and then they start, having a little thing.
And now they go on an adventure to see a band called Where Is Fluffy, right?
No, it's Who's Fluffy?
Isn't that how Where's Fluffy?
It's Where's Fluffy?
Yeah, it's Where's Fluffy. Yeah.
Oh, now I feel stupid.
But yeah, they want to go
Can
see
you
a
look
band.
that up to make sure, please? Nah.
They want they go and they want to see this band called Where's Fluffy, but it's like a mystery band or whatever. So they
Oh,
gotta
the
go
girl
searching.
says Who's Fluffy, and then she corrects her. Where's Fluffy?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they gotta go searching at different concert venues, and I guess in Seattle it's a really big music place. I didn't know that. And they have just fucking venues that are open till like 4 a.m. still performing.
in
Remember
New
they
York.
saw. Oh yeah,
Not
but it
Seattle.
was like part of it was Seattle, and then they drove to New York, no, or some shit like
That's
that.
a
far.
long
Oh,
way.
wow, was it Philly?
No, he was in New Jersey. Inglewood, New
dude.
Jersey. He's like,
Oh
Inglewood,
yeah,
Tanoka.
Hoboken, no joking. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It was New Jersey. Yeah,
Yeah, it was New
I don't know why I
Jersey.
thought Philadelphia.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, because they say Penn Station, but that's in New York.
Oh,
Pennsylvania
okay.
Station.
Oh, all right. Oh, Pennsylvania State. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
how come you didn't correct him, James? Jesus.
But point is, it's a really good rom-com. Boy and a girl, teenage. It's a good teenage rom-com if you remember that shit. It'll bring you back to
I like
Bring
I
you
like-
back in the
I
day.
Like those movies a lot. I've been watching but stupid movies too, like how I say like Romeo Must Die and shit. And if you think about it, these movies make no sense. Like who thinks of them? Like Armageddon. Let's send drillers up to stop the meteor from hitting us. Not like NASA picks them over fucking professionals. That shit's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. But I love it. I love Bruce Willis.
You watching any shows though?
Yeah.
What shows besides Black as Fuck?
The Office.
The Office. Besides that one?
That 70s show. Like no new shows.
No. Ooh.
I've been watching that. I watched The Last Dance. I've watched Parks and Rec.
I've watched
These
a
are
couple
all old shows.
I've watched a couple new shows. So,
Like what?
well, on YouTube there's this show called The Pizza Show. I fucking love it. You know I love cooking. I mean, I don't really cook often, but I love to watch cooking.
The
I
Pizza
I appreciate the art. You know what I mean? I appreciate that's like a fucking sick thing. I could watch somebody cook forever just because I appreciate like how much time they're taking
I always
into
tell
that.
myself that I'm gonna do what they do.
I know it's easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
It's like fuck,
Even with
man.
the simple shit,
and that's
it'll
why
take
I
forever.
like watching the people that actually do it. It's like wow, you really, I appreciate Howell. Howell does that all day, every day too. You know.
Howell is the BBQ master.
Yeah, Howell's a barbecue master.
Yeah.
Soon to be sushi
I'll eat
fucking
his
master
meat.
and shit. But yeah, dude. So the pizza show is about, I can't remember the main host name, but it's like kind of like diners, dives, and drive-ins where he just goes around trying different pizza shops from different places, and he talks to the owner.
That's it, just pizzas?
Just pizza, you know, but he goes to like places like Italy, he goes to New York, he goes to Detroit, because, you know, there's Detroit style, Chicago style, Neapolitan style, New York style, thin crust, you know, all types of things, you know. And there are some people that do their own take on their own pizza, where it's pizza, but it's not like the average pizza that you would usually see, you know, and he just goes around trying it, telling you how it tastes and the history of it, and he'll talk to the owner, and it's really dope to see like when you watch cooking shows, you could see the owner talk about how proud they are of like just that they're actually presenting their food, and you could even see them, they stand next to their food with like such pride and shit.
I feel like they're
trying
like more
now,
of their biggest critics as well.
Yeah, you know?
Like they're so harsh on themselves.
Yeah, like there's an episode of the guy who invented Indian style pizza, you know, and he even
the fuck is that?
Well, it's like pizza with like things like curry on top of it, but it's not like how you would think like, oh yeah, they just put pizza dough. They use like pita dough, so the pita or like some type of other dough that usually would be, you know, I guess to Indian heritage, like whatever, because, you know, they're not eating white bread and buns, sesame seed buns over there, you know. They got their own bread, and bread with seasoning and things, and they're not putting pizza sauce, they're putting things like hummus or curry sauce and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, it does not sound good.
You know, but it's a different take on it, you know what I mean? And he shows you different styles.
I'm just saying, I don't like it.
Yeah, and people like it though, and that's a show I'm watching on YouTube. That's fucking awesome. I like to watch that shit a lot.
Well, I guess in that case, I watch a lot of Binging with Babish.
Oh yeah, there you go. Binging with Babish is fucking awesome too. Yeah, you gotta love Binging with Babish, man.
Because he does a lot of shit from movies.
Yeah,
and that's how it relates to the movie.
Hell yeah, and what's one of the main things you like too is when you see a movie and you're like, wow, and especially in that
fucking bomb
or show in that '70s show, dude. All the food they eat looks top notch. Looks top notch.
Anything that Kitty cooks.
Anything that Kitty cooks looks phenomenal, dude.
And I found out later because you know how they take a little sip or a bite and leave. And if this was my house and I did that with my parents and just leave,
no, you can't do that, dude. You can't do that.
I would get hit. And I wouldn't just leave. I'll finish the whole plate.
No, you can't.
You know, but I heard too that was like real food, not props or anything, and they would eat right after. Like the scene was cut, they'll eat that food. Like the whole cast.
Wow, that's really good food that they were eating.
Yeah, look bomb. Like, you know when he eats the chicken. Like, you know, like, oh man, that shit is fucking bomb, dude.
Yep, man.
Is there anything that you haven't like seen that you would say? Like, oh, I should watch it, or I should have been watching it.
Yeah, I should have been watched it, and let me tell you something, I'm not going to. Social Network.
You've never seen the Social Network?
I've never seen the Social Network.
Because?
I just never got able
it's on
to.
Netflix.
Yeah, I know it's on Netflix too. And I just now it's so past, I'm like, I don't even really care about it no more. Yeah, I know it's a fucking great movie. Everybody says it. Everybody says it's a great movie, dude.
We're gonna watch it too.
No.
Watch it too.
Everybody says it's a great movie, dude, and I know it's a good movie because I like Jesse Eisenberg, dude. He's hilarious, and I like the way he acts too, you know? But I just never got into it. It came out like, I know I was still in high school when it came out, so sometime between like 2013 and 2010 or something like that.
It came out in 2008.
Wow, it came out when I was in.
Kidding.
Oh, I was good.
Can you check what Social Network, what year it came out, please?
Probably like 2009 or 10 or something like that. But
2010? 2010.
So I just never got a chance around to watching it. I didn't get a chance to go to the movies. I think my friends had it, but every time like someone was watching it at their house, I just wasn't there. And then so it was just one of those things that I missed, and I just like, well,
and
I
you
don't
won't
really
watch it.
It's now it just doesn't really catch my attention anymore. You know what I mean?
So like if we're kicking in, people like in a group decided, yeah, play that movie.
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing. I mean, if the boat is
you
out,
would sit and watch it.
Oh, I'd sit and watch it. Yeah, right there, I'd be like, okay, for sure. But I wouldn't hesitate to look at my phone if I got something on my phone, or if I want to go on Instagram. I'm just gonna look as to if there was another movie that I actually wanted to watch. You're an asshole. But like if there's a movie I actually wanted to watch, I'd probably put my phone down or something like that. But for that movie, I'd probably be looking at my phone kind of like, oh shit, what did he say right now? And not giving my full attention.
Well, I guess like.
But that's a good one though. It's a good movie. I know it's a good movie too. I know that for sure.
I can see how you feel about that because I haven't seen that. And I know everybody thinks I'm lying about this because I lie a lot, and maybe this is the biggest lie, like because it's been so long. I haven't seen Constantine.
Oh.
I really haven't seen that movie.
I love Constantine.
And I like Keanu Reeves, man. He's a badass. John Wicky. I'm fucking with it, but I don't know why. It just like.
Let me tell you. All right. Keanu Reeves plays a man named John Constantine, and he sends demons or spirits back to hell and shit like that.
See, that...
And I know. It doesn't sound good. I guess it's one of those movies where you gotta watch, like I was saying, show a little kid Jean-Claude Van Damme now, and they're not gonna like it. I mean, let's say you never saw Jean-Claude Van Damme, and then you watch that shit now, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
true, yeah,
I
man.
don't want to watch this now. Yeah, you know, I don't want to watch this now.
And when he has a twin, double impact.
Yeah, but he sends demons back to hell, and supposedly God and the devil have a pact that they won't possess people on Earth. They will just give them tendencies where they would basically choose their own way, and then that would lead them into temptation. That's why I think that whole thing like lead us not into temptation or however the fuck it goes. But yeah.
Oh, so they basically said let the person.
Yeah, let them choose,
himself.
but you could still give them temptations and shit like that.
Oh,
you know,
like,
that's like that whole
this.
thing where you're like, fuck, maybe I should steal this right now or something like that. That's the devil, and then the good part is God telling you like, yo, take this path or that path, and then that slowly leads you into it, you know?
Oh.
So yeah, so they have that pact, but the devil has a son, and also there's Gabriel, the archangel, that's, you know, always with God and shit, but they want to rule Earth, you know? So they're like,
wait,
fuck
the
that.
angels want
That Gabriel, the archangel, wants to rule Earth, and the fucking the devil's son wants to rule Earth
Also,
too.
it's beef.
Yeah, they want to rule Earth. They both want to rule Earth. They're like, man, fuck God and fuck the devil. Let's take over Earth. Let's have our own fucking shit.
Oh,
they
so
want to team up.
up.
Yeah, they want to team up or whatever the fuck. And John Constantine is trying to fucking stop that whole thing from happening, man. And the devil comes out in the movie, and when the devil comes out, it's one of the fucking sickest scenes
He looks dope?
ever. Yeah, he looks dope. He just looks like a regular person, but dark. And you know, the guy who plays it, I don't know his name, but you've seen the actor before. Sorry, people who's listening, but yeah, you see
you
that.
know the actor?
I don't know his name. No, I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't know, but he's come out before in many movies, and it's just a great movie. You know, it's just them trying to send Gabriel back to heaven. Well, basically, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, basically they could, and then they send the devil's son back to hell and shit like that.
His daddy whoops his ass.
Yeah, dude, it's a really good fucking movie for the time though, but you might not like it now just because it's probably one of those movies like this doesn't make sense. And
See,
shit.
but the Social Network, you would like it now because it's a lot of.
No, I know it makes sense too. I know it's a good movie. I just like fuck. I just can't get into it now.
I don't
You know?
watch it, dude. I don't care.
Just can't get into it now, dude. What about what's something you haven't seen?
Well, that was it.
Oh yeah, the Constantine.
You know, that's why I haven't seen that. A lot of people are like, "What? Like, why?" You know, but I've seen the prequel and all the other ones. Terminator.
The first one?
I have not seen the first one. I haven't seen ever. I've never seen the first one.
Yo, the first one is actually still good, dude. Swear to fucking God,
Judgment
the first
Day
one
is
good.
way better from what I heard.
Oh yeah.
And I love Judgment Day, so all it is gonna be to me is a letdown.
Yeah, low-key, the second one is the shit too.
Yeah, dude.
But I had never seen the first one like you too, but our friend Astro from the Blast
Oh
Show,
wait, you haven't seen it?
I hadn't.
Oh, I hadn't seen it.
But
Oh.
our friend Astro he loves those movies, and I told him, and he actually has all of them, you know? So we put the first one on, and I was like,
he
oh
even
my
has
God.
Genesis?
Which one's Genesis?
That's like the fuck before even this one, the one that just came out. There's
Oh, okay, I mean
Terminator,
the old ones, like the
Terminator 2
original ones.
Judgment
Sorry,
Day,
the old one, the original ones, not
Rise
the
of
newest
Machines,
ones that came out.
And then Salvation.
Probably
and
whatever
then
was up to like
Genesis.
2006 or something like that.
Probably
You know?
Salvation.
Yeah, so he
The
has
one
the.
with, Christian Bell.
Yeah, but he has like all of those up to there, you know?
Gunner.
But I told him I had never seen the first one, and the first one was good, dude. Arnold Schwarzenegger played a real good as
Like
a
a
bad
bad guy?
Wow, real good.
Does he talk?
I think a little bit, but not so much. But he
But not
played
like-
more like the "Hasta la vista" and "I'll be back, baby" and shit like
He
that.
says that?
Oh
The
yeah,
first
that's where he comes up. "I'll be back," and then
I
yeah.
thought that like came on the second one when he said like,
Yeah, because it
Hasta
came
la
out in
vista,
the. It came out.
baby.
Oh, Hasta la Vista, I think came out in the second,
second
one,
one.
and then "I'll be back" came out in the first one. Sorry, yeah. "I'll be back" came out in the first
I'll
one
be back.
because he went up to like a clerk.
get to the chopper.
And the clerk was like, "You gotta have clothes, man," because remember how they come out naked at first, and he's like, and then he looks around and I guess sees people with clothing. He's like, "I'll be back," and then that's where he goes and gets the sunglasses, the fucking biker gear, and that whole iconic look comes into play and shit, you know?
But you would say it's the second one's better.
Yeah, But the first one is really good, and I think you would still like it if you watched it today. Just because you probably never seen the Terminator as a bad guy, right? Because the second one,
he's always been good.
And you're like, holy shit, dude, you were bad, man. Like he was.
Well, I mean,
bad
Salvation.
He was a fucking delinquent, dude.
For real? Was that bad?
He was bad. He was.
Okay.
Bad,
Let me ask you
dog.
this: was he worse than the dude that's all liquidy?
I guess just ass, dude. That was crazy. What made the second one?
liquidy dude was fucking
'cause
nuts.
What made the second one just like as good, I think, was the fact of everything that he could do. He could fucking shape shift and everything. Like that was the cool part about it. But this motherfucker was a killer. Arnold was a killer in the first one, dude. A fucking killer, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's just gonna be a letdown.
It's just one of those things, man. This is one of those things.
It's gonna be a letdown.
You know what I've never seen is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
You know, that shit's fucked up.
I know it's a sad movie.
Don't watch it because all it is gonna be is fucking sad.
I have just never. Everybody always like, oh my god, have you seen The Boy in the Striped Pajamas? And they go outside, and I'm like, yeah, I've seen it. And I just never actually fucking like
I read the book
elaborate
too,
on it.
book
Oh,
is
you
the
read
worst.
the book too?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
worst.
book was bad. Not bad, but you know what I mean, bad. Yeah.
Like worse.
Yeah, worse. Yeah. I'm like,
No, but
fuck.
it's good. It's
sad though.
But
Obviously.
you wouldn't like because you're more of a like action
Yeah,
comedy.
I know.
You know, you wouldn't.
I'm aware of the sadness. I
probably-
don't need to see it. I don't
You'll
need
probably
to see
start
it.
tearing up and be like, "It's some fucking bullshit, man. I don't want to watch this shit. Fuck you."
Oh, man.
You know what other movie I haven't seen is Good Will Hunting.
Oh, I've never seen that either.
Okay, so I'm not like you know.
I've never seen that.
Have you
either.
guys seen it, Good Will Hunting?
I just know about the movie
No?
because they make fun of it in Step Brothers.
Well, yeah, that's like a little Good Will.
They make fun of it in
I'm
Step
pretty sure
Brothers.
that's Good Will Hunting. I
Hunting.
love Step Brothers,
Yeah.
man. Will Ferrell's hilarious. Fuck you, James, for not liking Will Ferrell.
And I know I hate serious movies, but I guess here's a serious movie I actually would watch, and it's drama, maybe, or drama, I guess. Yeah, it's a drama. And it's serious, and I could actually watch this anytime. Is fucking Whiplash.
Oh, Whiplash is great.
I
Whiplash is a good
could
movie.
watch the movie Whiplash anytime. That's an
That's a
actual
good
movie that's
fucking-
pretty dramatic too.
No,
But
it
I could,
is.
Yeah,
It
that I
is.
could watch at any fucking time.
Simmons got an Oscar for that movie.
Damn, dude, that's good, man.
Best supporting actor.
So it's Miles Teller and who?
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons that come out. J.K. Simmons is like this crazy teacher.
He's fucking buff.
He's buff. This
He's
crazy
buff as shit.
orchestra teacher who's just like, who believes in like don't tell them good job, just tell them they keep fucking suck and they will try to be better and better and better.
It
And that's
trips
his
me out.
whole fucking like theory of that whole movie.
It trips me out that that's the guy from Spider-Man.
I know, dude. I know.
It's so crazy.
I know. And Miles Teller is this drummer kid who just wants to be a part of the orchestra band.
And he's so good serious too.
Yeah.
because usually he's comedy.
Yep, dude. And he just busts his ass off to be that orchestra, drummer. And J.K. Simmons sees it in him and just pushes him until basically fucking mental breakdown. And then there's just a big twist at the end that you gotta watch yourself. But the movie is overall great, and I'm pretty sure you could agree with me. And I don't like dramas at all. Milton knows that shit, but I'll watch that movie any time of the day, anytime. If it's on, I'll fucking watch that movie for sure. For
All right,
sure.
Well, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you guys
What's up?
right now. There's a series of movies with the same actor, and I have not seen any of them. And I know the storyline though. I know like the whole storyline, or basically, I have never seen any of the Rambo or Rocky movies. Ever. I've never seen one of those movies. I've seen Creed, or Creed 2, but that's not Rambo. I mean Rocky.
Whichever Rocky was with the Russian, I saw.
Rocky 2, I think.
No, it's not actually.
Oh,
I think
it's Rocky
it's
3.
higher up there. Yeah, I think
Wait,
it's
Rocky 2 is
because I remember I thought that was
Mr.
Rocky
T.
2. Yeah, my
Mr.
mom straight up
See,
corrected
I
my
know
ass.
all that stuff, but I just never seen them.
I saw the Rocky where like the new one where he wanted to come out of retirement and whatever. It was probably came out like in 2008. I don't know if you remember that one. And then I seen the new Rambos, but actually the old ones, no. Oh, I've seen the old Rambo once. I think it was Rambo 1 or Rambo 2. And from the
should
scenes
watch
that I
it.
remember, it was really sick. Like there's just a whole bunch of action, lots of explosions and things like that,
Like First Blood. And
Yeah. Lots of explosions and things like. It's like your typical army movie, like if you've seen Predator, remember the first
Oh, yeah,
Predator and
Predator,
stuff.
yeah.
There's a lot of fucking action and just blowing up and everything.
See,
it's one of those movies.
I just don't like. I've made a point to watch them because I know they hold up even now. Because there's not a lot of like special effects. It's just action, and I just haven't seen them. I haven't.
You know what I love is weed. You know what else I love is food. Put them together, you get edibles. There's a show I fucking love. There is a show that I love called Bon Appetit. That's like a play on words, like Bon Appetit, all right? It's fucking great. Yeah, it's fucking great.
What does appetit mean?
Appetite. Appetite. I don't fucking know. Bon meaning beautiful. I don't really know. But, so the whole thing about the show is they're basically infusing weed into everything. And it's, if you love weed and you love food, the great thing about it is if you smoke weed, you know that the only edibles that come in form is fucking brownies, Rice Krispies,
like
sugar, dude.
Goods,
Reese's peanut butter cup, candy
baked
bars,
goods.
things like that. It's like, dude,
Gummy
why
bears.
can't you just infuse a garlic bread for me? You know, I'd rather eat a edible flavored garlic bread. You know, that'd
I don't
be
know about
delicious.
that.
Why not? Oh, because you think it'll taste like weed so much. But if it's flavored, good, right? Imagine a chef actually did it.
Didn't Joel do that
Yes,
too?
actually,
Carne asada?
Yeah, Joel used the olive oil that I made with weed and put it,
You had to throw that
laced
in
his
there.
whole
I made.
laced his whole family with fucking drugs and shit, dude. He just laced the children too. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck if the FDA is hearing this.
You never seen that clip of a girl that put weed in chaparral?
Yeah, or
Or
something.
something, and
Yeah.
everybody was sipping, everybody was cracking up,
Everybody
like,
was
high
high
as
as
shit.
fuck. And you see, and they didn't.
I want to get high, give me a hit.
And they didn't even notice it.
Not that, no.
And they didn't even notice it, you know? And that's the thing, like that's what they're doing, dude, because they do it also in small doses, you know? You're also thinking like, you know how these brownies come and just fucking, there's a pound of weed and just a little
like that
square
fucking
inch of a
brownie.
brownie,
Hey,
you know what I
fuck
mean?
that.
Yeah, dude. So they're doing it like Milton. Imagine your mashed potatoes with steak, just infused with just a little bit of like right amount of food, you know? Your drink that's like a
weed.
fucking nice horchata or whatever, just infused with the right amount of weed and shit, you know? Like,
I don't
imagine
know,
all
it
that
doesn't
shit.
sound good to
It's
me.
bomb. I mean, I've never tried it actually, so I don't know why I'm saying it's bomb, but it looks bomb, man. The way
So
they're
you would
doing
go to
and
Lowry's
they get
and
real
be like,
chefs.
infuse my steak.
Oh,
with-
hell yeah, dude. If they had an option like that, 100% yes. 100% yes. Because you got to find out. I don't know if it tastes good. Like I said, I don't know, but it
Don't you
looks,
think,
the
don't
food
you
they're
think
making
it'll
looks...
ruin the taste of the actual
No, because
meat?
the way they're doing it is, so you know how you smell weed, right? And everything has a different hint and profile.
Cool.
They're not just gonna fucking grab something that smells fruity and let me throw it with this fucking steak, you know? There are weeds that actually have like more of a peppery smell.
There's
more
cow
of
weed?
bitch. There's more like, it's like there's more weed that has like more of a peppery smell, more of a piney smell, more
Oh, so
things
it'll-
like that.
it'll go
So
better
it'll
with it.
complement it. They have terpenes. They have
So they're not
ways
gonna
to do
put
it.
like a strawberry
Yeah,
kush.
there's even other ways
to
too, where it's like
fucking a
only
steak.
the oil that we use to make this was infused, not the actual food. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's like if, instead of olive oil, it was wheat oil. So you don't really even notice the difference.
All
you
right.
know?
For example, for you, you have
Yeah.
a high tolerance of smoking
Yeah.
weed, right? If they gave you that, would you want it to get you high, or you just?
I would, but I could see how if you're serving for a lot of people, they don't have the same tolerance, you know. Like in that show, they're doing small doses, but with each, because they're doing courses of meal.
So
an
it wouldn't really
appetizer,
do anything
drink.
to you.
Well, at the end of the meal, it would, but no. I mean, like in the beginning, like let's say we only had that one plate, yes. But in the show, they're doing courses, you know, and everything is
so
infused.
everything's infused.
They'll be like, oh, here's this drink infused with only 5 milligrams. So it's just a little bit, and then they'll be like, oh, we got these tacos, and each salsa that gets spicier is infused with more milligrams and shit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we're doing that. Oh, here's this dessert and shit. It's
What
this
show is
ice
this
cream. Bon Appetit. It's on
Bon
Hulu.
Appetit
Yeah,
on
here's this
Hulu.
ice cream
Okay.
and it's that. And then they also do, oh, we went to this exclusive farmer and we got this bud, so we also got a weed tasting too. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the show a lot, because they mix both of the favorite things I like, and they didn't have to do the same typical thing, which is always a
Why
brownie
don't you start cooking
or
with,
something like that.
a little bit of infused
With weed and shit, it's hard to infuse it yourself, but I would like to infuse it myself. You know, but it's just harder to do it yourself.
I don't infuse it. Well, I mean, I haven't seen it.
It's a good show though. If you like cooking and you like weed, you should definitely watch that show, because it's definitely one of the more authentic ones, not like the ones on Netflix. You know, Netflix has some weed.
yeah.
Netflix has weed cooking shows, And you
So they
could
just
tell.
throw it out there for potheads.
Yeah, and you could tell it's straight for money, and those people don't even look. When you see this show, you could tell that
It's a
they're
passion.
straightly. Yeah, it's a passion, man.
It's a
And
passion for it.
these people love this stuff, and they really believe in.
That
weed.
makes sense. I haven't seen well, I haven't seen that, but I also haven't seen, and it's gonna go back to action. I haven't seen Die Hard or any of the Die Hard movies. Oh, I saw Live Free and Die Hard
With fucking Justin
Justin Long, but I heard that wasn't even that good.
Well, fuck, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites, son.
Like I always hear like, oh, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And I'll be like, what? Like, the fuck?
Well, they say it's a Christmas movie because the first Die Hard took place around Christmas.
That's it?
It was it was like Christmas Day, or I don't know what the fuck went down, and that's why it's a Christmas movie. I have a coworker who, with her mom, they have a tradition. I guess they don't really celebrate Christmas, but every
kill each
tradition
other.
for Christmas, they watch Die Hard 1 and order from their favorite Chinese food restaurant, because Chinese food is one of the only places that's open on Christmas. You know, besides like McDonald's and shit.
Oh, okay.
You know? But yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I haven't seen any of that. Have you seen the newer ones or the
No,
older
no,
ones?
no, just the one with Justin Long, and I think maybe a little bit of the older ones, but not so much.
Oh,
No,
so
because
you're in the
everything
same
that
boat?
takes place that's already past that time, if I didn't watch it as a little kid, it's gonna be more harder for me to get into it now, like these 80 movies and things like that.
What about for like new movies? For example, like for new movies, like Avengers, Marvel movies, they're all like pretty much new. They're
Yeah.
from 2008 to now. They're all big. Everybody knows about them, right? Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Thor 1 or 2.
Oh,
I haven't seen them.
I've
And
seen
I
them
don't
all,
want to
dude.
see them.
No?
I saw Ragnarok. Ragnarok was a shit. It was funny. But Thor 1 and 2, I don't know. It just...
There's a lot of movies that they made to space out, just to like, okay, well, we gotta get this movie out so that way we can make the Avengers. You know what I mean?
Thor
Yeah.
is such a good character
Yeah.
though, but I don't know why I saw part of the first one and I was just like, nah.
First one was like whatever, you know, the enemies for the first one were like whatever. Second
like a
one was
letdown.
better, and I think the third one was Ragnarok, right?
Yeah, he only has 3 so far,
Yeah.
but he's gonna make 4 one. But I haven't seen those. Have you seen them? The first
Yeah,
three?
I think I've seen all the Marvel movies.
You've seen The Incredible Hulk. You've seen.
I love The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
You've seen 1, 2, and 3 Iron Man.
Yep.
You've seen Captain America 1, 2, and 3. You saw the first Avenger?
First Avengers? With Chris
that-
Evans?
Yeah, the first Avenger.
Captain America? Yeah, I saw the first Avenger.
That was part of it. Oh, we saw it.
Yeah, I saw the first Avenger. I've even seen I've seen both lame Fantastic Fours. The one where Chris Evans was still the Human Torch, and then I've seen the one where Miles Teller is fucking.
Oh, I heard they ruined that one.
They did.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad.
I was
dude. It
excited for
bad.
it. They
I
made
was
a-
hella excited for it, and they fucking hurt me. I've seen all the X-Men's.
Oh, X-Men are good.
I've seen the Phoenix one too. Didn't like it when I seen it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
You know?
I feel like, okay, for X-Men, if you don't have Logan, if you don't have Mr. Hugh Jack, then nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Cagando palo.
And Deadpool's the shit.
Yep.
Like, you
But
know,
let me
those
tell you
kind of
something of a little movie I love, starring a man called Will Smith.
shit. Men in Black.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's one of my tops, man. That's one of my tops right
You know what's
there,
one of my
dude.
favorite movies from him? Wild Wild West.
Oh, man.
You know people hate on it. It's a bomb.
Even
but-
he hates Wild
I
Wild
know.
West, dude.
I love it, man. I still watch this. But yeah, Men in Black.
I love Men in Black, dude. I used to reenact Men in Black all day, every day, dude. I used to be the fucking
1, 2, or 3? Which one?
The first one.
First one, always?
The NYPD, which
You
means I
are-
would knock your punk ass down, dude. I used to love that.
I like the
shit,
the
dude.
roach, the cockroach.
Oh, I used to love the cockroach. I used to
You
love
overput.
Jeeps, you know.
My hands. Oh my
I
head.
used to love the little cricket, you know. I used to love that shit.
I like the dog, too,
it's
the
a great-
pug.
Yeah, the pug was.
What's his name? Frank?
Yeah, Frank. He's iconic. That's why he came out in all 3.
He's what?
Iconic.
I
That
thought
pug.
you said iconic.
No, yeah, iconic. That's why he came out in all 3, dude.
Yeah, he did,
Yeah,
yeah.
he came out in all fucking 3.
I like the second one too, but I feel like the second one was a little short.
Yeah.
Like,
The
look.
third one, I didn't think was gonna be good, and it was actually
It
good.
held
And I
up.
didn't know it was gonna be a tearjerker at the end.
Oh no.
I did not expect the tearjerker at the end, man.
Yeah, I like how they tied the movie together. And you know what? That guy, Josh Brolin, that they put as Tommy Lee Jones as a younger. Perfect.
Perfect.
They look so much alike. I didn't even fucking notice it. I didn't fucking know. I felt like they fucking de-aged fucking
Perfect.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Perfect.
Yeah, but those movies are good. So, what would be your like top 5 movies?
Well, I said a couple of them. So I said one of them. Well, I said actually a lot of them. So it's Rush Hour 2. Not in this order, but they're definitely in my top 5. I can't pick a first. I can't. Dude.
I can pick a first.
You can pick
for
a
sure.
first. I can't.
But
I
that's
can't
it.
pick a
The other
first.
ones are mixed up.
I can't. So I got Rush Hour 2, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because I try to put everything from every genre. That's what I thought about this with every genre, and I do like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist when they had it on Netflix. I even F-movied it too. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really good movie. Space Jam, Whiplash, Men in Black, and then the last one. I'm in your face.
Fast and the Furious.
It's Fast and the Furious 1, dude.
For real?
Very first one, the very first
Any
one.
other one.
Well, I love the I love the other ones. Obviously, I put up with the last ones that came out in like 2010.
You don't like when Vin Diesel catches a car? No?
I don't like when they started fucking flying through each tower. You know what I mean? What kind of shit was
What about the
this?
submarine one?
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, you gotta use a Mustang to
But
take
you got,
this bitch down.
hey, you gotta support the team. You gotta support the team.
No,
gotta do
you
that.
don't. No, you don't. Because I don't support it anymore.
I was in too deep.
The
I'm
trailer
in too
for
deep.
their new one sucked ass so bad. Oh, it's all about family. For 8 fucking movies, it's all about family. And guess what? This motherfucker got a little brother. And his name is John Cena.
And you couldn't even see him throughout the whole movie. They had an invisible character. He got paid for no reason. He got paid for no reason. But let me tell you why I like Fast and the Furious. One, because I can't watch the Fast and the Furious and even think about the first Fast and the Furious. This is specifically for the first one, just so you know.
Okay.
Without thinking of all my friends from fucking Maplewood, dude.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. Let me say one quote in front of any of us and we don't get started.
Yeah.
Man. Let's see if we don't get started, dude. Especially
true.
Fast and the Furious. You know what I mean?
I like it,
and then
yeah.
it's like, it's really dope that they're all just like really friends and they're committed like that to each other. You know what I mean? And plus, I laugh every time I watch it. It's one of those movies that were meant to be taken kind of like serious and then
but
now
you laugh.
it's just all comedy to me.
Dude,
and I love
had
it.
you.
And I love it. And I love it.
It is,
Every
yeah.
time, dude. I love when fucking Ja Rule came out.
Oh, I know.
I love when Ja Rule came out and diss Hector right there. Because it's too slow to make away with the money. I love that shit.
He's like, it's not about how you stand next to your car.
It's how you race your car.
You better learn that. Like,
Yeah,
bitch,
dude.
you are not cool.
Yeah,
you
man.
are Ja Rule.
But it's just one of those movies that I love. And I could watch anytime, it's on there. Especially if it's daytime and I'm by myself at home, dude, I'll make a fucking michelada with a fucking Corona and shit.
Make some michelada.
Hell yeah,
Not
dude.
with it.
You're not with it. I'm fucking get
I'm
down,
fucking
dude.
down.
Fucking get down.
Well, that's a good top 5, but like,
What about you?
I really thought that some of your top 5 would be in my top 5, but they're not, dude.
Well, also let me put on the record too. It's really hard for me to pick movies,
It is.
man.
It is,
It's
'cause
hard,
it
dude.
was hard,
We love all types of movies.
I know,
We
but
love
I for
movies,
sure
like-
have a top one.
I
that's
didn't
my
put
favorite
anything
movie.
with Seth Rogen. I didn't even put Superbad or
shit,
any
I
of
forgot
that
about
stuff.
that. Well, me
dude.
neither,
And those are, dude. Let me say a quote from Superbad around us. You know what I mean?
same
That's
thing.
it. It's
Knocked
over.
Up,
It's
fucking
over.
40-year-old
40-year-old
virgin.
It's over. It's
Well,
over, man.
Here's my top 5. Number 1, and this is number 1. All the other ones are mixed up. Doesn't matter. But number 1 is I Love You, Man.
I love
That's
you,
some
man.
bro man shit.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Is it
Makes
because
you feel
it reminds you of me?
good. No, it's good. Well, yeah.
Disagree, dude.
Well, Paul Rudd is so like a loser, and I love it. And then Sidney Fife, he's fucking funny as shit, dude. That my favorite line in that movie.
Sidney Fife is John Seagal, right? Josh?
What's
What's
John
his name?
Seagal? Steven Seagal.
What's his name?
It's fucking.
His last name is Seagal, though.
Jason Segel.
Oh, yeah, Jason.
Seagal. No, it's not. Seagal. I love Seagal movies. It's so bad. All
Hey, tomato.
That's what my favorite when he goes like, "You got it, Jobin." Like
One of your favorite lines from the movie?
That's one of my.
You guys have to
favorite
watch
lines.
that movie. That's definitely a
It's
top movie to watch.
All right, and the other one is Training Day. I love
man.
Denzel.
See, I love Training Day too, but I've turned that into a comedy in my head.
Yeah, same here
I've
too.
turned that into.
But dude, Denzel is probably one of my favorite actors, and this movie was
He got an award for it, no?
Yeah, he got an Oscar for that movie.
And I feel like you don't usually, do you get awards for those like gangbanger movies usually?
Well, not really, but
not
like,
really,
Denzel,
right?
you give him an award.
It's like one of those movies where you're like, you know, because like,
and you know what? It was
when
based
Tropic
on,
Thunder got an award, that's not one of those movies you usually get an award for.
Oh
right?
yeah, hell no,
You know?
hell no, you
So-
won't get a fucking award for that shit.
Yeah, so that's really dope that he actually got it, and that shows a lot too, like of how good of an actor you are.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Of
and then number 3,
Denzel.
and I think you would have like I know you like this movie, Grandma's Boy.
Oh, I love
Grandma's Boy is so underrated, you know, and it was supposed to be called Nana's Boy. Yeah,
It's a big stoner movie. If you
it makes me want to smoke. I want to smoke weed now.
And not
That's
saying
what
you
I'm
only
doing.
should smoke to watch it, but if you smoke, watch this fucking movie, dude.
And then number 3, well, I crossed out a bunch because, you know, yeah. So,
Redacted.
oh no, this is number 4 actually. It's Inglourious Basterds.
Oh man,
That movie is so good. My favorite scene in that movie, I haven't seen it, is the bar scene. And this is a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
And not only that, they speak in different languages. They speak German, French, fucking whatever else is there. Fucking.
that's one of actually too like the few movies where I do love the dialogue because if you just pay attention, it's like wow, everything is lining up. Everything is lining up.
Like what he says, like there's a special rung in hell for people who waste good scotch. I was like, oh. That's why I drink my scotch, even when I throw up and everything.
One thing I like about Quentin Tarantino is how he zooms in, or kind of zooms in on random things. Like remember with that part where he's gonna eat the Danish, and he goes, "No, we have to wait for the creme." And they put the creme, and they specifically show. I don't know what that signified. I failed English, but dude, I loved when he does that in all his movies. You know, like with the Royale burger or whatever in Pulp Fiction. What's that? Remember, you seen Pulp Fiction?
I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
Oh wow!
I'm just kidding. Pulp Fiction.
What's that? The burger, the Royale.
Yeah,
yeah. Like they zoom into the burger or whatever the fuck. I love when he does that shit. Like they show that. It's dope, man. It adds like a greater feeling to the movie, like
it really
suspense and shit. Like
and it has well, I don't think it has anything to do with it, but like I don't like sweets, and that I was like, oh, yeah, that shit looks good.
Yeah, well, I would love some fucking fresh cream like that. Oh,
and another movie would be The Mummy. I was gonna say The Mummy Returns, but I like the original one better.
I don't know The Mummy like you know The Mummy.
Yeah.
All right, let me just say this.
That whole movie.
Milton can literally tell you the script, what the script said. He can tell you, oh no, the actor was supposed to say this actually. Dude, Milton knows this.
Even the Egyptian language.
Milton knows this shit heart to heart, and I didn't even know Milton knew this until I saw Milton watch the movie, and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Like, oh, you like that with Space Jam?
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
And you were drunk, and I wanted to tell you shut the fuck up.
And I didn't even know he knew the movie like that. Like, holy shit, man. You really know, like, but you know that movie better than I know Space Jam. That's for sure. You know that movie better than I know Space Jam. That's 100%, dude, because, like, Space Jam, I stopped. You were fucking saying even little parts. Yeah. Even little fucking people that their name wasn't even on the screen and shit. Little kids and like fucking running around.
Subway!
You know what I mean?
Subway!
Like, fuck, dude.
I love the movie, man.
That's a good top 5 though, man. Yeah. I like that.
I like your top 5 too. I wouldn't put that as my top 5, but
No.
I like your top 5.
But it's like, I know you could choose, but I can't. That's why I put those where I'm like, I know that what I went based off was these movies for sure. I could watch back to back any day, 100%. And I wanted to pick something from almost every genre. I feel like I kind of got that. Action, comedy, drama, and indie, fucking indie.
You got it.
Rom-com.
Rom-com. Indie, man. God, I already said that. Well, that's my shit,
Accept
man.
it if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
I also want to give well, we're going to wrap up, actually. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Susie Vaughn G. She was the winner for the giveaway. She got a bottle of Jameson, and hope she enjoys it. And thank you for everyone else that participated in that giveaway. We appreciate the love. And next time we give one, hopefully you guys win. One of you, at least. That's not Susie. Or if Susie wins again, then fuck it. I think we should put our names next time because I want to win a bottle.
I'm going to put my name. That's for damn sure.
All right, man. Cheers.
Today's Hangover.